What's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com. 22 years selling full-time on eBay, and today has been just a pure nightmare again today. We're at 407. I haven't even hit $200 yet. 199. So, complete mess again today. So, I figured, you know what? Time to start taking advantage of cross-listing. So, um, I checked like all my numbers, and from a year ago at this time, I'm down like 45 to 50% per day. So that's the difference between a year ago today and today. So, and that's been going on for about a week now. Uh, what does it say? This is new year inventory will soon be in demand. Make sure buyers see your reduced prices. Set up your campaign now. That's new. I'm not sure. That's kind of odd. Your items will soon be in demand. That's weird. Like I got some sales on, so But anyway, yeah. So we're headed for. This was the all-time worst day, 255 on Saturday, August the 12th. So we're looking to hopefully break that number at least. But I don't like these almost mirroring looks here. Anytime you see a pattern like that, that's not a good thing with the eBay website. But so, anyway, beyond that, I went ahead and hooked up Mercari today, and I've got some items over here now. So I got like 8 items cross-listed so far. And then on Posh, I've got 1,657 listed. 1,667 now. So, yeah, so I've been playing around with Venmo. I got Mercari set up. I got all my tax information and stuff over there. So I've been playing with it. So I'm 8 in so far. And I know with Mercari, a lot of you guys were saying that get a 100 limit or something till you sell some items and then it goes up. So I'm trying to make sure I put some items over there that I'm feel comfortable will sell, like some sports items and stuff like that. First, I've been picking with just media and hats because it seems like a quick crossover. But let me pick something like this, oddballish, and see how quick it can be. So now, because of the end and sell similar I've been putting this here. So I'm putting MER for Mercari. So I know that it's listed over there. So let's see on Posh. Let me see what I can put that under on Posh. Don't really have a spot for sports type of stuff. Home accents, decor. A puck is a decor. You set it up, right? I mean, that's what I use them for, is decor. So let's try that. All right, so that's over on Posh now. See, Posh was super easy. Now let's see Mercari on this. Since I don't have the dimensions and stuff on eBay for stuff like this, it might take a extra second to put in. Like that's not right. It's not going to be. Do they have a sports section over here? Yes, sports and outdoors. And I guess we'll just go other since I see nothing about hockey. And then I got that already set up. So here I think all I have to do is put in basically what I think it's going to weigh. So as long as I stay under a pound on this, I should be fine. And first class shipping. Let me just, probably it's not going to do that much. Let me play around with it. There we go, that's better, $4.99. So you can kind of guess a weight here. And so till you get about the price if you know your prices. And then I'll pick it up from there. So until I get everything set over here. But stuff like that I'm not really going to set up. But then that's it. So even something outside the box was pretty quick. So now on my inventory here, I have it set up to where when I'm cross-listing, I can mark either just one thing here, Posh or Mercari, and then click View Not Listed, and it'll pull up everything that's not listed on those sites. So as you can see here, so then we got another DVD here. So it looks like a good amount of media does sell on Mercari. So Posh, M-E-R, I'll type there. Come back, we'll put it on Posh, which is really easy. Just boom, boom, boom. And that's it for Posh. And Mercari is about, once I get the flow on, it will be about that quick also. Click here, click no brand on the DVD. It's already in the DVD category. Just put media mail. Missing condition. Normally it puts the condition in for me. Okay. So there we go. So now that's up on Mercari. So pretty quick and doing it. So since sales have been so slow today on eBay, I figured perfect day just to concentrate on cross-listing. Because anything I list on eBay today, it's gonna go into that abyss I talk about. That seems like on very bad days when you list items, they just fall into an abyss. So a good day just to cross over and do some cross posting. So I think that might be the way I'm going to go in the future, is on these really bad days, pay attention to cross listing more than listing on eBay. I'll put some up later, probably today, just to get something up. But so yeah, for some reason it's not picking. Maybe because it's, I don't know. So now it wants to put it under CD, so we'll switch that to other, since it's an 8-track. And here is where it doesn't have it, so I'll just put like, put 5 and do media mail. And boom. So still pretty quick and easy though. So I like it. So I've been going over here like refreshing, going, ooh, I'm growing. So we're up to 12 items over here now. So yeah. I haven't done a shirt yet, so let's do a shirt. Let me change this. Make it look better. And as I said before, if it sells on eBay or if it sells on Posh, it'll automatically take it off of all the other. Oh, this is already up on Posh. So this is why I was putting in the PM. But this said sold, and I had to relist it. So it may be off of Posh now. Let me first check Posh with the full listing, and it shouldn't come up. But okay, so now what I would normally will have to do here is just search up here, and that should bring up my Vendoo listing. All right, so here the bottom one shows it's sold, and then I moved it back over. Okay. So when like I end an item, it won't show it sold. So that's why I'm putting the PM in the thing, so that I will know that it's already over there, and then I will have to come down and end this one and relist the new one, so that they're tethered again, held together, so that when one sells, the other will do it. So when I get to that point, I'll know it's on Poshmark, but I ended it and relisted it, end it, and then relist the new one. So that's the reasoning behind that. So what I'm going to do is no, they're not. It's not listed, so we can go through the whole step of Posh now. I had to rethink that real quick. Threw myself off with giving the example. And that was XL. Yeah. Because I filed like 4 non-paying bidders this morning, so closed those out. And I couldn't pay attention there? No. Okay. All right, so this is my first shirt on a Mercari. So it put in the brand for me, so that's good. Color's optional. T-shirt size XL. Mercari shipping. Buyer pays. Shirts are normally 7 to 9, right? Put in 9. 740. No, maybe they're not that high. Let's do 7. $4.99. That's perfect for a shirt. So see how I kind of did that. If you know like what your, that your say your coats usually are like about $9-10 shipping, then you could put like 1 pound 4 ounces and check the shipping cost. Oh, that's $13.77. That's about right. We'll leave it there, type of thing. But since this is a shirt, $5 is perfect for a shirt. So if you know those numbers, that'll make that step a lot easier if you don't have the preset dimensions and stuff. If you have the preset dimensions on eBay, it's automatically going to pull it over for you, as you've seen with my hats. Or you haven't seen with my hats, but you will see with my hats. We'll go get a hat now. So list on Mercari. You've seen with the DVD. So I updated all my hats yesterday. So let's pick one of these newer hats that I pulled over. This Carhartt hat that has the option of selling everywhere. So, whoops, let me put that over here now on Mercari. I wish I didn't have to do this step, but the only way to eliminate this step is if Vendoo, when you ended items on eBay, it would end them on Posh, but it doesn't just when it sells. So that's the reason I have to do this step, so I don't double list anything. Which is a little bit of a pain, but not enough to say, oh, I shouldn't do this, It takes a little second, so. And I love shaving seconds off, so it kind of eats me at first until I just realize, you know what? I can list 100 a day, so it's doing it that way. I could list more, but hey, 100 a day is okay. All right, so Mercari. Carhartt in there already. Come down. All my dimensions are already there. Let me make sure it's in the right category since I've done it. Okay, hat. Just double checking everything, and boom. I like it. So if you're having a crappy day and you're being pushed and pushed more into cross listing, below the video I have the Vendoo affiliate link. Save 25% on your first months, and you can do like a free 5 as a test run just to see, get the hang of it, see if you like it. But it's smooth. It's smooth. Women's hat. Boom. I mean, you can't, even if you just do Posh only, I mean, look at that. I love it. So, makes me wish I would have started sooner. So, whoops. Oh, man, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see, I'm in habit of just doing it on one. And now, so let me unclick the Posh and go down here for the Mercari. Okay. Go back at it. So there we go. I guess that's the brand, but just to make it easy, I'm just going to put no brand. Or because it's not sure is also the option there. So hat, women's hat. That's already done. $4.99. Perfect. Boom. Okay. Cool. So what I did back over here to get to that hat, since it was on Posh, I unclicked the Posh, so it's just showing me all items not listed on Mercari now, which is going to be a lot more, 1,881. So now that I have that down, let's put some of these others back up on Mercari. I'm surprised I never got an offer on these Victoria's Secret things. Really surprised me. I tried putting this on Mercari the first thing, but it didn't recognize it. So I had to, I forgot my password on Mercari, so I had to re-sign in with it, create a new password, so that's why I didn't recognize it. So I had to close out Vendoo and bring it back up and re-sign in with Mercari. So there we go there. So something oddballish like this. I'm going to take a little bit slower time on it. So kids other. Oh, it's leaving it where I put it. So I found nothing that said really toys. I mean, it could be there. I'm just maybe looking in the wrong spot. Let's go back to all. Oh, there it is, toys. I guess you could call these toys. So I gotta learn all these oddball, how this one's laid out. After doing it with Posh for a while, you know how it's all laid out. So now I just gotta figure out how this one is laid out. Stuffed animals and plush, that'll work. That'll work. So I put in 10 before, about 740. There's several of those. So that's probably a good shipping. And then this is where it wouldn't find me last time. So now it should come in and list it fine. Boom. So now we're up to 16. What else do I want to throw over? All this stuff up front's going to be on. Oh, here's some stuff. Maybe put some video games over there. Maybe those will sell pretty quick on Mercari. The only thing about doing it like this now, I have to do these things, basically doing them twice. So I got to go back and put an ER there. So I don't like touching things twice. So, but got to in this condition, this situation. So video games, I'll just put, they usually run about 6. So that's going to be first class for $4.99 and list on Mercari. I think I got another video game I put up right about that time, so we'll put that one over too. And this is what I like about Vendoo. It puts you back down where you were when you were cross-listing. So if you do scroll down to, say you want to get all your clothes cross-listed first, it'll put you back where, it'll drop you off where it picked you up, if you will. So, here we are. Mercari. Games. 6, first class, $4.99, and boom. I like it. Let's see if there's any other like sports ones or stuff that would sell quick on Mercari. Let's try Budweiser hat. I'm trying to put more brandish names over there first till I get the ball rolling, and then I can move all that other stuff over. Better chance of selling right out of the gate and building up that feedback and stuff with with name brands and such. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. So boom, boom, boom. I love how easy this is. But what makes it even better is when one sells and it takes it down. The only thing, like I said, if it sells off Mercari, then you got to come in here and you search at the top like I did on this. And how does it do that? Oh, you got to put delist, multi-delist, I guess. And then it'll bring it up. And then you can just click here and delist the item. And then it'll delist them on everything else it's on. So if it's sold on Mercari, I could come here, just do that, and it'll delist it on Posh. No, it'll automatically, no, it won't. Then I can come in here and do this, and it'll delist on Posh and eBay. But if it sells on eBay or Posh, then it's going to automatically take it off all of them. I believe that's the way it works. Sorry if I'm confusing you. I'm just learning too. So let's see if we've got any other. This Oklahoma Sooners sports specialty hat. I'm surprised that one sat overnight and I didn't even get an offer on eBay. But surprised but not surprised. The way eBay is now. So if we have to sell it elsewhere, we will sell it elsewhere. Unfortunately, I'd still prefer just to concentrate 100% on eBay. I would still love to be in that position. But they're just not allowing that position to be a thing right now. So and I'm just going to keep running. So repetitiveness is the best way to teach. So I'm just going to keep doing this. You can keep watching if you want, or turn off if you don't. And repetitive. At least that's the way that helps me learn the best. Is just seeing. Whoops, I was going for media mail when there wasn't one. Is the best way I learn. So everybody learns different ways. So some by doing, some by watching over and over again, some by all the above. Whatever the case may be. Let's see, any others right off the bat to move over. I could do a little kids blues hockey hat, see if there's any. Any buyers for kids items over there. And every once in a while eBay does this, it makes me wait. So this will be my first kids hat. Let's just do that. And I'm putting it under men's, so I got to change that. Kids, boys accessories, all boys accessories. I guess that's fine. Yeah. Boom and boom. Yeah, the sales kind of turned off for eBay at 9:50. I had the one at 10:30. Then another one didn't come in through till 2:16. Then when that one came through, 2:17. Then 2:45, 2:53, 3:03, 3:30, 4:01. Two of them at 4:01. That was a payment. But you can see here I'm still getting double emails on some of this stuff. So I got the double emails on the purchase of that, and here's the payment up here, so you know one of them's not the payment. And then I deleted the other ones already. There was a couple of others. I kind of keep them deleted so I can kind of get a real time of how many I sell per hour. So if it's double, I will sometimes just do that and get it out of the way so I don't double count it, if you will. So, but let's do some cardinal stuff over there. Well, there you go. I was paid for that everything but the girl cassette. I just took an offer on not too long ago. And everything was so bad for like those few hours, I went ahead and turned my promotions off again. And then waited a while and turned them back on. I feel like I missed something. It was so quick. Getting into that rhythm. But I'll go back to Posh and Mercari stuff. So there's 361 items not listed on Posh yet out of here. So throw up some 8 tracks on the Mercari and see. So I saw a lot of 8 tracks sold there too. So that was good to see. So Posh, Mercari. So on Posh I have to use other because there's no category for 8 tracks themselves. And the same with, I think, with Mercari, right? So no brand, media, other. And then we'll just do 5, which would be media mail. I missed the condition again. Oh, because it's on eBay, 8 tracks are marked as used and new. They don't have a varying condition. That's why it does that. And over here, they want a varying condition. Do a little Conway Twitty. I don't know the market on Mercari when it comes to age range. Seems like it's a little bit more broader than, say, like a Depop. Depop obviously is more, I think, the younger generation, where Mercari feels like it goes across the whole board. Actually, it may be more of the 25 plus people on Mercari. It kind of feels like that all-in-one type thing with people who are hip with the phones, you know. The older people on eBay alone, or pretty much probably the older people are probably still much only desktop. So I think Mercari kind of crosses that line from those who understand how to buy on the phone, which is more like 25 probably to say 50, 55. And so of course the older you get, probably the numbers dwindle, if you will. Not every 50-year-old's going to be, you know, whoops, I did it again, set to hip to buying on the phone. Oh well. So let me just erase Mercari there. I'll put that on later. Adidas women's hat. So we can get some action on that. Whoops, my receiver just turned off because no music's coming through the receiver. So you're just going to probably see a couple of blank spots here, but I think you can still hear me. And I think the camera still kind of works when this happens. So just so you know what's going on, I'm turning my receiver back on, and it takes a minute to pop up, and I'm back up now. Some women's hats. I wish there was a way. Oh, I can. Yes. See, even I've been using this for what, 3 weeks now, and I just saw this use default. So you can put in 0 and leave it as your default. Boom, that just saved me a step. That's going to eliminate a click right there. That's awesome. I got to pay more attention. Nice. That made me happy. Mercari James. Got to get in the habit of doing this twice. Adidas, women's hats, done. Done. Just, there ain't no way to keep that as your thing because I guess the weight's always changing. So. Yay. Boy, I mean, what, we were at 8 when I started Mercari with you guys, and we're up to 25 now just in this short period of time. So if you spend, like, you know, 1 day a week doing this, even the amount of items you can cross post could be crazy. Oh, I got a notification. Nothing. Got a little red dot there. What does that mean? Favorites. Okay. Yeah, I already filled out the W9. I think it went into, like, it has to be looked at. So I did all that already. Let's do this newsboy hat. Why not? Kind of fish and see what kind of buyers are on Mercari. That was men's hat. Yes, I don't have to do that no more. That's awesome. You just have to click the category and come down and hit boom. Nice. Nice. I got to get used to not clicking there. Man, that and I got double the chances of it selling now since it's on 2 different other websites, you know. Maybe not double, but maybe double being it's on 3 sites. How about that? Posh and Mercari 50%, 50% on eBay. So 50-50. Since eBay's got such huge market share of customers who buy this stuff when the site's working. Posh and Mercari. So this will be my first jacket for Mercari. So nope, we are men's shirts, hoodies. And I always forget the size. I have to go back up. Not always, but most of the time. I try to tell myself so I remember, but it doesn't always work. Mercari. All right, so was there a brand? Russell. I don't know if brand really matters too much on Mercari or not. That is not men's hats. Men's coats and jackets. I gotta find where they put hoodie at, I guess. Over here, it's under shirts on. There it is. Got its own sweats and hoodies. Okay, hoodie. And that was XL, right? Okay, and then now here's where, so I would say just 1.4. It might be a little high, don't you think? Let's do 14 ounces. 740. That might be a little low. I need something in between that. Let me try 1, 2. Is there anything between that? No, there's not. So it's either going to be 13 or it's going to be the other. And of course that depends on, you know, where it ships to. So do I want to put it up for the higher one to make sure I'm covered no matter where it goes? I think that's probably going to be the safe bet to go. I'm trying to think, is Mercari more like, yeah, if Mercari's more like Posh where it gives you the printout, then you definitely want to go higher because you don't want anybody to lose any money if you're not 100% sure. If you're not, you can either weigh the item or you got to know the item pretty much. So that will definitely cover it no matter where it goes to. So, because they're definitely over 1 pound. Even sweatshirts are usually more times than not over 1 pound. So once you keep it, if you keep it right in the ballpark of maybe an ounce off, you should be okay on stuff like that. So let's do an Anheuser-Busch here. I've never shipped nothing on Mercari, so I don't know how, if it does it like Poshmark or they just pay you and you gotta, and you do it like more eBay style. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. If you know, let me know. Yeah, I don't have to do that no more. Oh, this is gonna make Posh just a little bit quicker, which I like. I wish I didn't have to put the thing in the skew thing. I really do. It would be so much quicker if I didn't have to do that. So much quicker. Or if there was a way I could do it by bulk, but no, there's really not. Let's see. Like all this stuff, it's just, I'm going to go throw it on Posh, but right now I'm just picking and choosing some of the better, quicker, maybe quicker flip stuff for Mercari. So that's why I'm kind of being picky now. Normally I would just go down one by one, just boom, boom, boom. So after I start moving some on Mercari, and I know there's no limit or whatever, I'll just go boom, boom, boom. Because I could have 100 over there by the end of the day, like this, if I wanted to. But then what if it just sits there and nothing sells? So, and then if I'm topped out until something sells, then I've kind of backed myself into a corner, if you will, by doing it like that. So, just trying to be a little bit more, put a little more thought in it right out of the gate. Sometimes it'll do that. It'll put it under shirts when it's a hat. When it's coming from a sports one anyway. So boom. For Posh. You gotta kind of watch that, but New Era. And it's doing it for here also. So any accessories. Okay. Haven't got that down yet, so not quick anyway. Boom. So there we go. think I'll just leave it there so I can get back to just, I guess, doing them one by one, I guess. Just get these up on Poshmark and leave Mercari alone for now until I got some more better items to put over there. I can move that over there and stuff, but all right. So we were at 199, 211. We're going on 5 o'clock, and I got $200. That's bad. That's bad even for eBay bad day. So, not good, eBay. Not good. You're being bad today. All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later.